Okay, as promised, here's the video. As you can see, these are the upper floor windows, and basically what's happened is I've taken every single window out completely, cleaned all the window frame up, put the windows back in, re-sealed it, and they've all been sealed on the outside. The only major job left to do now will be to put some tint on where the acrylic glaze has been, but I can't do that until the putty has skinned, and that sort of takes 10 to 14 days really at the earliest. They've all been painted. They've not all been sanded yet, because they have quite a whitewashed look to them already. Lorna is desperate that I don't sand them until you've seen them. It doesn't really make a great deal of difference to me. I can sand them. It won't take me that long to do. So at the moment, I'm reluctant to sand them until you've seen them, be that Alex, Sean, or whoever wants to look at them and check it. But anyway, so they've all been done. I've fitted new glass in as many sort of where they were very bad, and those that are left now look bad as well. We do have some problems, particularly in this small 9x9 window here. It has an awful lot of rot running along the bottom board here. This one is not too bad. This one is not too bad. The other one that is terrible is this one here. In fact, I've had to repair four of the upright stays completely, where they have rotted away completely here and come apart. So I've actually fixed them with filler, etc. Now, one of the reasons that we were having so many problems with all the damp coming through and all the black inside the window is because the windows themselves have got some flecks. Now, I don't know if we'll be able to see this or not, but I can flex the window itself. Now, with it having putty there before, putty dries rock hard, then once the window flexes, it cracks, moves, you get water coming in. So what we've put back is an acrylic sealant. This is what's used for sealing sort of windows now, effectively. It has a certain amount of flex, about 10%. It will dry, and it will dry with a hard skin, but it will allow some flexing. So what that hopefully will stop is the fact that this might, it'll stop the windows cracking again and opening up. I would say at the moment you need to think about replacing that window and that window, and the other two small ones here, the two 6s, which is this one and this one. Both of these have an awful lot of rot in the actual frames themselves. Now, when I'm saying think about replacing them, what I'm thinking here is 2011, sort of this time, or 2012. There's certainly, it's not a job that needs to be done right now, but it does something that you need to think about. Okay, this is the rear patio tap. I've taken the pipe out completely, cleaned it all up, put it new in, fixed it, got rid of the cracks that were in there where the block was before, re-cemented it all back in place. The only thing I don't have, and I've checked in the garage, is that there's no paint to cover up that section at the moment. But as we're looking at repainting the entire rear section, I don't see that's being too much of an issue at this point. Okay, this is the other section here. If you remember, we had a piece of white conduit coming down and then running. It was nailed across the step here all the way and then ran back down the side, came out and supplied power to the garage. So basically what's happened is I've rerouted it. I've got rid of what were the concrete blocks there and put some stone because it looks a little bit nicer. And basically the pipe is now running directly underneath there and then is underground all the way down there out of the way. It's one of those jobs that you wouldn't even really notice, only if somebody said, oh, the pipe's gone, and you go, oh yeah. But it does make it look a lot nicer, and now when you drive up, it's not one of the things you see anymore. Okay, one of the other comments has been that there wasn't enough light into the pool area. So as I spoke about before, we needed to put a light. So I've now rerouted a cable and run a floodlight up to the top here, which I think you can just about see there. And then that will light up the pool area. What I will do is I'll make sure I take a photo of it tonight, and I'll email that back to you as well. All right. So all in all, we've got quite a lot of the tasks. Well, we've got all the tasks I've set out to do have been done, plus a couple of extras. I'll keep you updated, and like I say, sorry about the fact there hasn't been much video update, but the computer died, so